There's one question we constantly see in the high-level community. Can voice AI handle canceling or rescheduling appointments without a human stepping in? The short answer is no, not natively right now, and that breaks the experience for your customers. But that's a major limitation we're about to crush. We built a custom Model Context Protocol server workflow in N8N that adds this critical functionality completely. This setup means your HighLevel Voice AI agent can now handle full appointment changes and cancellations just like a human assistant.
Hi, welcome to Aurora AI, the Skills Accelerator, where agency owners, small businesses, and aspiring developers master AI ecosystems that deliver real results. We take complex systems and turn them into simple, powerful automations, exactly like the one we're about to build.
Let's see this advanced automation in action. We're going to call our demo dental clinic's AI agent right now.
Hey, you have reached Aurora Dental Clinic. How can I help you today?
Hi, I need to reschedule my dental appointment, please.
Sure, I can help you with that. Can I get your full name first to pull up your appointment?
It's under Tara Wang.
Got it, Tara. I see you have an appointment coming up on Monday, December 1st at 10 a.m. Is that the one you'd like to reschedule?
Yes, that's the one. I'd like to move it to Wednesday at 2 p.m. if that's available.
Perfect. Yes, we have 2 p.m. available on Wednesday, December 3rd. Would you like me to move your appointment to that time?
Yes, that's perfect.
You're all set. Your appointment has been rescheduled to Wednesday, December 3rd at 2 p.m. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
That's all. Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.
You're very welcome, Tara. You have a great day, too. We'll see you on December 3rd. Take care.
As you saw, the agent flawlessly retrieved the existing appointment, understood the modification request, and updated the calendar in HighLevel, all through natural conversation. This entire process worked because, in the background, our custom MCP workflow in N8N was handling all the necessary API calls to HighLevel. This level of seamless appointment handling wasn't possible with native voice AI, but now we've made it work. Here's the technical breakdown of exactly how we built this solution. This agent's sole purpose is razor-focused, managing dental appointments. That means booking an appointment, rescheduling, and canceling them. Now, booking an appointment works perfectly right out of the box with HighLevel's native voice AI. That's the easy part. But canceling and rescheduling appointments, that critical functionality requires custom tools and external logic. And that is exactly where our custom MCP server in N8N comes in.
MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. Think of it as an expansion pack for your AI assistant. It lets us give the AI tools and capabilities beyond what HighLevel provides natively. We built a custom MCP server in N8N that acts as this expansion pack. This integration immediately unlocks two vital new capabilities for your dental agent. The first one is retrieving appointments. The agent can instantly look up and confirm a contact's existing appointments. And the second is updating appointments. The agent can modify or cancel those appointments in real time by sending new data to the calendar. This combined power is what allows your AI assistant to handle complex appointment changes just like a human assistant would. The key to making this entire system work is being absolutely explicit in the agent's prompt. We can't just connect the tools. We have to tell the AI assistant when and how to use them. Here is the precise logic we built into the prompt. When someone asks to cancel or reschedule an appointment, the agent's instructions are to first retrieve their appointments using the Get Appointments tool. It passes in the customer's contact ID to look up all the necessary details. Once the agent successfully has those appointment details, it can then call the Update Appointment tool with the new information, whether that means applying a cancellation status or modifying the date and time. This explicit prompting is the difference maker.
This clear step-by-step guidance on when to use each tool and exactly what information to pass in is what transforms a native voice AI that can only book appointments into a fully capable AI administrative assistant. Now let's break down the logic inside our custom MCP server in N8N. You'll see, it's surprisingly simple. This main workflow has 3 core components. First, a trigger node that simply waits to receive the requests pushed from the HighLevel Voice AI agent. Second, the 2 tool nodes we told the AI about in the prompt, Get Appointments and Update Appointment. Importantly, each of these tool nodes is just an HTTP request that calls a separate, dedicated N8N workflow endpoint. This architectural split keeps our logic clean, fast, and easy to manage.
You might be wondering why we didn't put all the scheduling logic directly inside that main MCP workflow. The architecture we built, using separate workflows, is a deliberate choice to ensure reliability, and here's why. The core reason comes down to large language model accuracy.
When the AI agent calls the MCP server, the straightforward approach is to rely on the underlying LLM to generate the full, raw JSON body that the HighLevel API expects, directly within that main workflow. While the LLM is brilliant, relying on it to format that complex data, including precise fields like appointment status, start time, and end time, carries a risk of failure. The LLM is likely to make errors in the precise formatting. Instead of relying on the LLM for complex JSON, our approach is far more robust and accurate. As you see here, in the Update Appointment tool, we only ask the LLM to provide simple individual parameters like appointment status, start time, and end time. The LLM is much less likely to make an error when generating these simple, distinct values. We then pass these reliable, clean parameters to our dedicated sub-workflow endpoint. That sub-workflow is where we handle all the complex data formatting and build the perfect JSON body for the HighLevel API. We map those simple values into the exact raw JSON body the API requires, like this. This smart approach ensures the entire system works flawlessly.
Let's look at the 2 dedicated endpoint workflows that handle the actual data processing. First, the Get Appointments endpoint. This workflow receives the contact ID from our main MCP logic and immediately calls the HighLevel API to fetch that contact's existing appointments and securely returns the data back to the AI agent. Second, the Update Appointment endpoint. This workflow receives the unique event ID and the new appointment details and then calls the HighLevel API to handle the crucial update, whether that's rescheduling the time or applying a cancellation status.
Now, let's look at the simple process for authenticating with HighLevel's API. For this, we use a HighLevel private integration key. To get this key, go to your Settings menu within HighLevel, then select Private Integration. Click Create New Integration. Under the required scopes, you must select 2 critical permissions, contacts.read-only and calendars/events.write. Once those 2 are selected, click Create. That's all it takes to generate your private integration key. Once you have that key, simply paste it here and here, and your N8N workflow endpoints are fully connected to the HighLevel API. So how does all of this actually connect? When the Voice AI agent determines it needs to look up appointments, it calls the MCP server. That server, in turn, makes a simple HTTP request to our dedicated Get Appointments endpoint. That endpoint then hits the HighLevel API, fetches the data, and returns the information back through the entire chain to the agent. We use the exact same flow for updating appointments, just with different data being passed along. The real beauty of this setup is that the Voice AI agent has absolutely no idea it's talking to N8N. It just sees 2 powerful tools that we've given it, and that's what makes the entire process so seamless.
That completes our full technical breakdown of the Custom Model Context Protocol (MCP) integration. To build this system yourself, find all the necessary high-level API documentation linked below. Or if you want the fastest way to deploy, the link to get the complete pre-built N8N template is also available in the description. In our next video, we'll be taking this automation to the next level with N8N. This solution offers far greater flexibility. It's not just built for managing appointments, but engineered for multi-calendar and multi-user teams, making it applicable to almost any business size. Imagine this scenario. You have a medical spa clinic that offers a variety of specialized services, like Botox, dermal fillers, or laser tattoo removal. Importantly, you have specific staff members who are specialists in these treatments. When a customer calls, they often request the staff member they prefer because of their reputation or the quality of their work. And, as we all know, catering to customer preferences like this is very common and very important in your industry. That will be next.
Now here's a question for you. What specific GHL MCP tool in N8N do you want us to cover next? Let us know in the comments. If you found this explanation of the N8N architecture and MCP logic helpful, please hit that like button right now. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss our content. We'll see you in the next video.